Okay, seriously, look at this. I mean, it's been like another 2 weeks since we've had weather that allows you to fly a drone. I was gonna do some Mavic 2 videos today for you guys because I do have time today with the holidays here. But again, I can't fly. It's foggy, it's frosty, it's misting. It's really just terrible. One of the bad things about living in North Dakota is you have to deal with long periods of bad weather like this. So instead of doing some Mavic 2 Pro videos for you today, what I'm gonna do is some accessory reviews. I found 4 things online for under $22 that you guys might be interested in. And so I'm gonna show them to you guys and let you know what I think. So let's head inside and do that. You know, it's not the cold that I mind so much. It's just that there's always some type of moisture in the air. It's either, you know, misting or foggy or snowing, or plus the wind. And today we have all of them. We have everything. So it's very frustrating, especially when you really have the itch to fly and when you have time to fly. Like I have the next 4 days off and it's supposed to be nice tomorrow and the next day, but today is just miserable. So very frustrating. I'm sorry, you guys. I really wanted to get some drone testing for you guys with this video, but we're gonna have to do this accessory video today. Hey, if this is your first time here, this is 51 Drones and my name is Russ. If you like what you see today, or if you don't like what you see but you want some of my other content, please subscribe and click on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. So like I said, I have 4 accessories that I found for you guys. You know, one of the funnest things, funnest, is that a word? One of the most fun things about having a drone is tricking it out with accessories or getting things for it. And I'm kind of an accessory junkie. And so what I do is about once a week, I go online and I try to find new things for my drones. And I found a couple of interesting ones today. There's a couple that I've been wanting to get, and so I'm going to show you those as well. But there's a couple that I found I'm like, hey, I've never seen that before. Maybe my viewers would like to see that. And so that's what I'm going to show you guys today. So the first one that I want to show you is actually a landing pad. Now I know I harp on you guys a lot about getting a landing pad, and I've reviewed a lot of them, but I actually found this one, and this one is quite unique because what it is, it has this little LED tube. It's like a little strip of LEDs that go all the way around, and you just insert this tube in these little slots right here, and then you attach this battery pack, which has 2 AA batteries, and turn that on, and you probably won't be able to see it very well right here, but I'll show you in some B-roll. And you turn it on and that gives you a lighted landing pad all the way around that glows, and it really helps get your positioning as you're bringing your drone back down in low light conditions. Now, if you have the Mavic 2 Pro, you probably don't need that extra lighting right there because it does have that LED light on the bottom of the Mavic 2 Pro for landing. But you know, if you have any other drone other than the Mavic 2 Pro, this is a really nice way to help illuminate your landing area. You can actually see it from very high in the sky, and so that kind of helps you narrow in, you know, especially if you're flying like 30 minutes after sunset or 30 minutes before sunrise, or if it's really gloomy day, you know, super cloudy or whatever, then this helps you get in the right position. Now, the other thing that I really like about this landing pad is this nylon is much thicker than the other landing pads that I have reviewed. It seems to be sturdier and stiffer, almost like a parachute type material. And then on the outside, this little metal band that are on these foldable landing pads is a little bit thicker and seems a little bit more sturdy. And so it's a little heavier. I think it would handle a little more wind than those other landing pads. So even if you do have the Mavic 2 Pro and you don't need this LED light, you don't have to use this. You can pull this out, or you can detach this little battery pack right here. So it's a really high quality landing pad. I think it's from a company called Hellastar. You know, something cool, something I thought you guys might be interested in. So yeah, the only one little thing that I did have a problem with on the back side, it has a little clip right here, and that clip is used to, actually I don't know how to attach it to the landing pad, so as I was trying to attach it, it broke that little clip off. So it's kind of a chintzy little, you know, connector clip right there, so just be aware of that. So all I do right now is I just set it alongside and that works just fine. So, and it has 3 modes. You can have it on steady on, or slow flashing, or fast flashing. And I found that the fast flashing was the best for visibility as I was landing my drone. So yeah, pretty interesting. So the next thing that I have is I've always kind of avoided getting these Lipo battery bags, you know, these fireproof, explosion-proof Lipo bags. And I always thought they were kind of a gimmick, you know, kind of a way for companies to make money. Oh, you should store your Lipo batteries in these bags. Well, I never thought that that was really true until I started researching my drone safety video that I posted a couple of weeks ago. And I found that there was a lot of instances where LiPo batteries were starting on fire or they were exploding for no reason at all. And so that kind of scared me. It kind of gave me a little bit of a wake-up call. And I figured, well, why not get a LiPo bag for my drone batteries? And so I didn't have one for my Mavic 2 batteries yet. And so I ordered this one. I think this is from Hellastar as well. And it's $10, you guys. Seriously, $10. That's cheap insurance. It stores 3 Mavic 2 Pro batteries in here, but you can store, you know, pretty much any size in here below the Mavic 2 Pro. The Mavic Air, the Mavic Pro batteries, the Spark batteries, or whatever, those will fit in here. I think pretty much anything but the Phantom series batteries will fit in there. And from other drone companies too will fit in here. But so now I store all of my drone batteries in LiPo fireproof bags. And like I said, for $10, why not? I mean, it's not that big of a hassle. You're either going to store your batteries in your backpack or your case, or you can throw it in here. And I think this is a safer option, and it's just a way to prevent a disaster. So next thing on the list is something that I've always wanted. I've always wanted an action camera mount for my drones, and I've never purchased one before, but I did finally break down and get this one from PJY Tech for my Mavic 2 Pro. You've probably heard of PJY Tech. They make a lot of drone accessories, a lot of high quality stuff. And so I ordered this one for my Mavic 2 Pro, and it has a quarter inch on the top, so you can mount all kinds of things on here. You know, GoPros, 360 cameras, lighting solutions like the LumaCube, which I'm very excited to get very soon. But you can mount all kinds of things on there, and just a fun way to play with your drone. You know, somebody asked once, why would you want to put another camera on top of a camera drone, an amazing camera drone? And I'm like, well, why not? Because you can. So But I use this. I put my my GoPro on top of that. Here's some footage from that. As you can see, it just gives you an interesting perspective, and it's going to allow me to do some different tests with my GoPro. And so I think this was like $13.50. And again, it's just another cheap way to have some interesting fun with your drone. And finally, the last one, the fourth product that I want to show you guys, is the one that I was the most excited about, but ended up being the most disappointed in. And what it is these aftermarket props for the DJI Mavic 2 Pro. And they are also from Hellastar, and they were $10 for 4 props. And so when I first bought them, I'm like, this is probably too good to be true, but I was hoping that they would be as good and work normally like the manufacturer's ones from DJI. But the fact is they don't. And so they look really cool. I got the red ones. They come in 2 different colors, I think. I got the red ones because I thought that would look pretty cool. And when I first got them and opened the box, I'm like, well, these look exactly the same. They feel exactly the same. But what happened is I put them on my Mavic 2 Pro. I tried to start it up and it just quit. And I thought, well, maybe that was just a fluke. And I tried it again and it just quit. And so although they look the same, they feel the same, everything looks like they're supposed to, they don't work. The Mavic 2 Pro does not like cheap props. And so one thing that was interesting I found is the model number for the DJI props for the Mavic 2 Pro is 8743, and the model number for these is 8743F, which I think means fake. So just to save you guys $10, you know, you're always looking for that good deal. You're always looking to save a little bit of money. I would not try to save money on aftermarket props. You should always buy the DJI props, especially because, you know, they say that if you're using third-party accessories on your drone and it's still under warranty and you have a malfunction, they will not cover your warranty. So even if you're using, for instance, landing gear that are not made by DJI and your drone crashes and they find that it's the reason that crashed is because you're using those third-party landing gear, they will not cover that crash or that malfunction. So just be aware if you are using third-party accessories, and I use a lot of them, but just be aware if your drone, you know, if you have the DJI Care Refresh or if you are still under warranty, that they will not cover any malfunctions. So stay away from the $10 Hellastar props and just go with the factory ones. So that's it. There's 4 accessories for your drones. 3 of them I recommend. 1, stay away from. Don't get those cheap props. Now I'm going to put a link in the description for these products for those 3 products. I'm not going to put a link for the Hellastar props, but I'll put a link for those other 3 products because I do like them. I do enjoy them. You guys might find them interesting. If you happen to use those links and you do purchase those items or anything else from Amazon, then this channel gets a little bit of commission and it really helps build the channel. So I really do appreciate that. You know, we do put a lot of time and effort into these videos as creators. And one simple way, one very easy way to thank us is by using any of the affiliate links in any of our video descriptions. So just so you know, it's very much appreciated. If I did give you anything of value today, please click on that thumbs up. Let me know that you liked the video. I want to thank you guys for subscribing and for watching today. As always, fly safe and fly smart.